I go to Africa, bro, it's such a relief. If I go anywhere.
Would you ever move there? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I want to move there.
I would. I'd move to South Africa.
Like Johannesburg?
Cape Town is beautiful. I'd move to Ghana. I'd move to Nigeria. You know what I mean? It's different places where you could go, man. That shit is phenomenal, man. Some of the best land, some of the best views, some of the best weather, living that you'll ever experience.
I feel it. I feel my ancestors, man. I feel my ancestors. I feel them calling. I feel my ancestors.
What's your first stop you think you trying
Man,
to
I want to go to West Africa. I want to go to Ghana.
Yeah.
I want, where them young boys at? You sent
In
me
Ghana,
the footage.
with
yeah.
Oh, no. Them young boys over there, they got 20 Ferraris back to back. Oh, no. They got their rollies on. I'm talking about the foreigns. It's a different vibe, and a lot of times you'll really be surprised. So we got to, tap into that tourist side of us. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to be so happy you said that. You heard me?
Look, I watched the whole video.
Look, they sent us the footage because they want Americans to know, like, yeah, we ride foreign too. We got nice houses too.
Oh, no, them boys got mansions.
I'm just finding out about that when I got there too. I'm like, I'm going back. The flight only 8 hours?
Right.
I'm bending back. You crazy?
Right.
The moment black Americans turned their eyes back to Africa, the entire white power structure started shaking like a tree in a storm. Grand Rising family, welcome back to my commentary. I am the Kenyan Beast. Now, when you look at the captions, I have a Swahili caption. So if you need to know some of the Swahili, see the caption down there. Those on bold, they are Swahili captions. Now, something powerful happening that the world didn't expect. For the first time in modern history, black Americans are not looking to Europe. They are not dreaming about escaping to Canada. No, they are planning Caribbean retirement homes. They are not planning Caribbean retirement homes. They are looking right back to Africa. And that shift, that mindset change, that redirection of energy and the future planning, it has white America in full panic mode. Because let me tell you something. When the descendants of enslaved Africans start to reconnect with the motherland, the psychology of the entire Western world changes. Okay? White America built its identity on the assumption that black America will always be under their control culturally or economically or politically. But the moment black Americans say that I have another option or I have another home, I don't need your validation, I don't need your system, then the white system goes into shock. Why? Because they know if black people mentally disconnect from white approval, the whole white power structure crumbles. Let's watch these clips here, and then we're going to talk more.
Black Americans, if we are going abroad, it's time for us to go to Liberia. Yep, it's time for us to go back to Liberia and develop that country, make it our black Mecca, our black Wall Street, our Atlanta. Yep. Liberia has so many opportunities that we could fill, such as agriculture, construction, technology, manufacturing. It's got the historical and cultural connections, so we would feel home, and we have a history behind it. And Liberia has in its constitution that you have to be black in order to be a citizen, own land, and vote. So Liberia is in the hands of black folks. Plus, Liberia would give us the opportunity to go to other West African countries, Mali, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast. Liberia could be that launch pad. Let's bring our doctors, our lawyers, our engineers, our scientists, our farmers. Let's bring them. Let's show that we can live happy, healthy, and not have to deal with this.
All black people should move to Africa, and I'm going to explain why in this video. And for those of you who are new to the journey, my name is Tim Ford Jr., and I help my people return, invest, and rebuild in Africa. So stay tuned. Like I said, all black people should move to the continent of Africa. I know there's going to be some people in my comment section talking about, hey, Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent. I know that, okay? I know that, and I'm about to clear that up. For those who don't know, Africa is actually a continent with 54 different countries, okay? That means there's 54 different places that you can decide to go to when you decide to relocate to the continent of Africa. First, we're going to start with Tanzania. Another country we have Ghana. Another country we have is Zimbabwe. Another country we have is Zambia. Another country we have is Ethiopia. Another country we have is Senegal. Another country we have is Kenya. And another country we have is Rwanda. And that's just to name a few. There was only like 10 of them, but there's actually like 54 different countries that you can actually choose from to move to. And I know there's also going to be some people that say, hey, I'm Aboriginal to America. I am a part of the Indian tribe, so I don't think that we should come back to Africa. That's fine. That's fine for you too. You don't have to be in my comments arguing with yourself and trying to call yourself convincing me of something that I don't believe. If you believe that you are part of the tribe that stays in America, well, you stay in America and put up your fight. But as for me and my people, I'm speaking to those who have an ear to hear and the understanding that it's time for us to return back to the motherland. So if you believe that, if you think that, this message is for you. And if you don't believe that, and if you don't think that, this message is not for you. And that's okay. You can just click off and go on about your life. I promise I won't be mad. And you won't be mad either. You're just going to be mad if you keep watching, all right? So yeah, let me get back to the point. So if you are in the Western world right now and you see any million or billion-dollar company, just know you have the ability to create that from Africa from the ground up the right way. You can actually build a company that you see in America, come over here, put it into practice here, and actually build that from the ground up over here. If you
another 20 years in Africa, if they keep doing what they're doing right now, another 20 years.
So you've been keeping up.
America, Europe, all the countries out there are going to be begging just to kiss Africa's ass.
That's true.
What? I love that.
Yeah. 20 years, just watch.
Yeah.
As long as they keep fighting for themselves and not everybody else, stop fighting for everybody else. Fight for yourself, Africans. Fight for yourself. Everybody else can kiss your ass. 20 years, 20 years, you guys, your money, your denomination, your religion, your history will be in every school. Just wait and see.
Oh, man.
Just wait and see.
Just
wait and see.
Yo.
They won't hide it no more. They won't hide it no more. They're gonna be like, hey, you know, the world really did start in Africa. Yeah, you know. They really didn't have the blonde hair and the blue eyes. They were really black. They was really black. Can you tell your black people I'm cool? Like, they gonna start saying that.
They doing it right now.
Start saying that.
Yo, they do that in this country
Just
right
wait.
now.
I want to see white people say, look, man, I get my Social Security. I get my Section 8. I don't care about nobody else. Look at them black people. Look where they live. That's what I want to hear.
That's what's up.
I want to hear. I'm sick and tired of just trying to look at what they're doing
Section 8 is government
and trying to be like them. I'm tired of trying to be like them when their entire history has been trying to be like us.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Their whole history has been trying to be like us. Trying to be powerful like we were.
Like we are, not we're. We just don't know our own strength right now.
The problem is, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? What we are doing right now, we are going backwards in our own evolution, in our own history, in our own, we're going backwards, we de-evolving. The reason why? Because we think this European lifestyle is so freaking great. It isn't. Our history, the Caribbean, Africa, we don't send our parents to a nursing home.
Never.
True. They stay there until they die. They stay home until they die.
True. And they get buried in the
We
backyard.
take care of our aunts, we take care of our uncles, we take care of everybody home. You know what I'm saying? Here, mama forgot my birthday. Nah, send her home. Send her over there. Send her over there. We ain't gonna even gotta see her no more. We don't live like that. No.
Thank you. You too.
All right, take care, my brother.
That was awesome. I can't wait to hear. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what more people have to say.
I would encourage as many people to please visit Africa, because it's like, and then you start just thinking, you think, okay, who are the Africans you know? Every country I've been in like several countries in Africa, and every time I go there, it's like I meet some of the most brilliant, beautiful people.
Be a projected 30,000 new Black Americans plus that are going to be moving to Kenya and parts of East Africa, West Africa, Southern Africa, and things of that nature. So I think that with that being said, a lot of laws should change that can actually rectify and help, more so help Black Americans with becoming citizens of different parts of Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, South Africa, Nigeria, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Because Black Americans, they offer something that most Africans need, which is job security. You see, if a Black American is coming to Kenya making over $100,000 a year, they can start a business within a year. They can start a restaurant that hires 30 to 40 or 50 Kenyans. You see what I'm saying? This is the new movement. And let's talk about number 3, social status. Many Black Americans have a dynamic social status. They have clout, which means they're from a rich country. They're able to, like I said, travel again. They're able to do things that the average person can't do. Like, for instance, could the average, South African, the average Kenyan go to Dubai for a month and just chill?
Black Americans, if you have the opportunity to visit somewhere, I would say visit Africa. Like, go see what Africa is about. Like, there are amazing places in Africa. You're gonna see how loved you are. People are very welcoming and just happy, even with the conditions. They're happy. I think it's a good perspective. You're gonna get a good perspective on life. And that's why I like traveling. Traveling, you get to see other things that, just make you appreciate life more, understand other cultures. But being Black, if you were born here, definitely, if you get the opportunity, go to Africa. Let me tell you, they will love you there. Being African, I never knew a thing as, Black and white. It was just, there was no differentiation between your color.
Bro, when I went to Ghana, that was the first time I felt like just a Black man. Yeah. I'm not a Black man who's a threat. I'm not a Black man that is ghetto because he's wearing a do-rag. Yeah. I'm not a Black man that's uneducated. Yep. I'm not a Black man that's trying to rob you. Yep. I'm just a Black man. Yeah. That was the first time in my life that I literally walked outside in society and I felt no pressure to try and conform to what I think people's perceptions of me are. Right. And I think we carry that weight so often that we don't realize how heavy it is until we don't have to carry it anymore, bro. Man.
Also, I'm in Africa for the first time. Do I feel exponentially better? Absolutely. Is my hair softer? Yes. Is my skin brighter? Yes. Is it breaking out a little bit because of the traveling? Yes. But I feel so much better. And it's so funny because a lot of the locals are like, you can relax, you can have fun. You're not in the war zone anymore. You can disarm yourself, soldier. And you really do realize your level of tenseness. Like, you're so tense, you're so uptight, you can't just relax in the States. And I would argue that, like, globally, really, I'm not gonna act like Africa doesn't have its issues and its parts of areas and countries that are going through a lot right now. But where I am right now is carefree, it's have fun, it's let loose. And I'm trying to really honor that. So half work, half play, but I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be here. If you are a Black American, please find your way home. It is amazing. I've only had one day here and it's been a magical day, and I can't wait to see what the rest of my time here looks like, and I'm so grateful, and I hope to share more soon. Talk to y'all. Peace.
So do I regret coming to Africa? Hell no. Hope that don't get you censored, but just saying.
Yeah. One of my biggest regrets is not getting here sooner. Mm-hmm. I wish we'd have got here a little earlier. Right. And maybe learn the language. And you know what? It's raining on us right now.
What we gonna do? You want to go to another area, or we just stick it out in the rain? Cause
I ain't getting wet.
They tell you you go to Africa, you gotta take shots, and you gotta take like 5 or 6 different types of shots to save you from this, save you from that, save you from this.
Why does that rumor even exist, though?
I mean, the hope because they know the value of Black people going back home. Can you just imagine if African Americans in America decided, you know what, man, America, we going back home, and then all the value that we bring here, we took over there.
There's some stuff that I'm doing here that I never thought I would do in America.
Like what?
It's just, for instance, I'm exploiting the river right here with the cage. It's not something I would think about doing in America.
I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can see a house.
There's a house back there that's 4,000 square feet. And I told you this is sitting on about 12 hectares. In America, our house was the size of our bedroom.
Right.
So do I regret coming to Africa? Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know, but I wouldn't be doing that in America or being in a resort like this and helping the employees out, the people from this village out. And so to me, I feel like I can help way more people here than I can help in America, but that's just me.
I mean, you don't want to go back?
No, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
Why?
I found a home here.
Real, man. No, that's real. That's real. That's real. About it. That's real. That's real, man. That's real.
Welcome back. It's amazing. Now, you see, white America has enjoyed something for the last 400 years. One, they have enjoyed the security of knowing that where black talent is. Two, they have enjoyed the security of knowing or of black culture. They've enjoyed black productivity and black genius. Okay, and right now, Black America are saying something different. Right now, Black Americans are saying that I want dual citizenship. They want land in Ghana. They want a business in Nairobi. They want a peace. They want peace in Tanzania. They want to raise children in a place where police don't hurt them. And suddenly, the white establishment, it is sweating. It is sweating. Because they know the truth. Black America are the engines of America. If all Black Americans wake up one day and say, you know what, we are going back to Africa, we are leaving America, then something will change in America and something will change in Africa. Let me be very clear. Not emotional, okay? This is economic, this is cultural, and this is historical fact. White America knows that Black Americans are the cultural leaders. And Black Americans build the global reputation of the US. Black labor build the economy. Black creativity build the entertainment industry. Black spending circulates billions. Black activism forces reforms. You know, without Black America, America becomes a boring, cultural, empty, economically weak, politically unstable, just skeleton. So when Black America say that maybe Africa is the better future, white America hears. They hears we might lose our superpower. And that is the fear they are encountering. The fear is real. Okay? Now, Africa is rising. Africa is rising loudly, unapologetically, and boldly. On the other side, Western media have tried for generations to paint Africa as hopeless, helpless, dependent, chaotic, unsafe, corrupt, third world, poor. But then, what happened? Technology happened. TikTok happened. YouTube happened. Social media happened. And now Black Americans are seeing Africa without the white filter. Right now, they are seeing Nairobi looking like a futuristic tech hub. Black Americans are seeing Accra booming with real estate, are seeing Kigali shining with cleanliness and security. They are seeing Botswana stabilizing with wealth, Rwanda hosting global events, Ghana offering citizenship, Kenya attracting diaspora investing. Now the lie has collapsed. Africa is not weak. Africa was suppressed. And as it breaks free, Black Americans feel the vibration, you know. The Africa drum is calling the children home. And trust me, white America hears the drum too, and it terrifies them. Okay? Now, white America is not panicking in public. No, they are panicking in private. Now, they are panicking in think tanks, government departments, academic discussions, military intelligence, real estate analysis, political strategists, because they know what Professor Dr. Claudia Anderson or John Henry Clark or Monroe or Molefi Asante or Amos Wilson have been saying for decades. It is true that if Black people ever unite globally, white dominance ends. Not tomorrow, not in 20 years, but white will fall immediately. And white America knows. They know that Black Americans bring wealth. They know Black Americans bring innovations. They know black Americans bring global cultural influence. They know black Americans bring economic impact. They know black Americans bring creativity and magic on earth. And Africa is the final piece of the puzzle. Okay? A united black people between Africa and the diaspora is the nightmare scenario for white supremacy. And this is why they panic. Okay? Black Americans are not looking back to Africa because everything is going well in America. No. Here is what is happening. Police violence never ended. It just got filmed. Now, thousands of black Americans are tired of living with the fear of being unalived by someone who swore to protect them. 2, racism is not decreasing. It is mutating. That means what? From school system to housing to healthcare to workplace culture, nothing has changed. 3, the American dream has expired. Inflation, robber baron capitalism, broken healthcare, student debt. America is a trap. It's a trap for many. 3, from Tulsa to Rosewood to redlining to predatory lending, everything was taken. So black wealth has been stolen for generations. The political system uses black voters but never rewards them. See what happened when Trump was telling black people things and this and things and that. Number 6, we have mental exhaustion. It is an all-time high because black Americans are tired. They're tired of explaining racism. They're tired of surviving trauma. They're tired of asking for equality. They're tired of fighting for humanity. Africa is finally visible as the real option now because it have affordable land, it have growing cities, black leadership, black culture everywhere, a sense of belonging, a sense of peace. And for the first time, the question is changing. The question is changing from, can I survive in Africa, to why should I continue suffering in America when Africa is rising? So the shift is powerful. Okay? Now, white America doesn't fear losing black people because they love them. No. They fear losing black people because of black labor, because of black spending power, black creativity, black intellectual talent, black political influence, black social power, black innovation, and etc., etc. If even 10% of black America just shift their investment, their businesses, or their retirement, the US economy loses. It loses billions in black spending. It loses trillions in long-term economic power. It loses global cultural dominance. The US will lose sport influence, will lose entertainment dominance and creative industries. And Africa will gain all of that. White America knows if black America invests in Africa, Africa becomes unstoppable. Just imagine Hollywood competition in Nairobi, or music powerhouse in Lagos. Imagine a major banking system in Rwanda, media network in Tanzania. White America is terrified of Africa because the new global center of black excellence is powered by black Americans. Okay? Now, this is deeper than just economics. It is deeper than politics or culture. This is ancestral alignment because there is something symbolic going on, and I call it ancestral alignment because the world doesn't want to admit it, but spiritually, it plays a huge role here. There is a reason why even white theologians say that a people disconnected from their roots are easier to control. And black Americans reconnecting with Africa breaks the chains of psychological dependency. It heals. It heals generational trauma. It heals historical pain. It heals cultural amnesia. It heals identity crisis. And all of these were caused by slavery and colonization. And white America fears a healed black American more than anything else because a healed black person is confident, is powerful, is unshakable, it is self-aware. Okay? And when black Americans start traveling back or building back and emotionally reconnecting, then white America loses its control. Another good thing is that Africa has accepted to open its arms. Because when you talk about Africa's role, many African countries have realized something critical, that the future of Africa depends on reconnecting with the diaspora. Ghana said it openly. Rwanda said it openly. Kenya is hinting it. Tanzania is encouraging it. Botswana is preparing for it. Uganda is warning up to it. South Africa is slowly shifting. So the diaspora in Africa, lost treasure, and African leader thinkers and economists are discovering what Pan-African philosophers like Kwame Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere, Marcus Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois said. Okay? That we are preaching long ago. Africa will never rise until the diaspora comes home. African countries are doing what America never expected, offering land, offering visas, offering dual citizenship, offering business opportunities, and many more. Okay? So, white America knows when Africa and the diaspora reconnects, Europe and America lose their global monopoly. Okay? And right now you'll see Gen Zs are in the middle because they are changing everything. They don't believe in colonial narrative. They don't believe in white supremacy myths or media propaganda. Okay? They are seeing Africa through real video, real creators, real experience. And this generation is very bold because they are saying it loudly that I want to be black and free and I want to be African and modern. They are saying that I don't want to be oppressed minority in a white country. That's what they are saying. Okay? White America never prepared for a generation that rejects their system entirely. Now, how this movement is changing the world shows that it's not just about travel or about tourism. This is something bigger. It's a power shift. If black Americans reconnect with Africa, Africa becomes the next global superpower. Okay? The West loses control over global black culture. Africa tech rises. You see? So this is not a threat or just a trend. No, it's not a trend. This is the beginning of global black renaissance. White America feels it, Europe feels it, Africa feels it, black America feels it, the diaspora feels it. Okay? So, what the media won't tell you is that black Americans have decided. They will just say black America are just visiting. They won't say they will stay for long. Okay? They will say that they will get tired, but the truth is, record numbers of black Americans are relocating. They are buying lands. They are starting businesses. They are homeschooling children in Africa. They are seeking citizenship. The media is hiding it because they don't want the world to know that black Americans have options now. And option gives power. Now, we may have a solution to this. Solution for unity, because what is disturbing this is the unity. Let's build Pan-African networks online. Okay? Collaborate. Let's share knowledge. Let's connect talent. Encourage intercontinental business partnership. Let's teach African history in our communities. Let's support diaspora return programs. Let's build economic bridges. Let's create learning exchange between African and black Americans youth. Let's establish diaspora investment funds. Let's promote black-owned airlines. Okay? So, because at the end of the day, a united black world is unstoppable. And that's exactly why white America is panicking. Okay? Thank you so much for riding with me from the beginning to the end. I love you so much and I appreciate you. I am happy that you have learned Swahili a little bit. You are so much powerful and you are chosen. Okay? Thank you so much. Until next episode, peace out.